Okay, so on the left-hand side of your screen, you're looking at a close-up of the new RPG key for Aperture 3. Um, the keyboard is a programmable keyboard, which means you, as a photographer, can lay it out to fit your own editing style. Um, Here's my hand to give you a scale of what you're looking at. The keyboard is easily navigable with one hand, and all the keys are easy to select. There's a small bump on the bottom of the keyboard right here for your palm to rest while you're editing. And the keycaps are removable. So each key on the keyboard has a clear keycap on it that you can pop off and put a piece of paper underneath the keycap in order to label the keys to fit your own editing style when you've programmed the keyboard with your own functions. I've set my keyboard up like this. I have 24 user-defined aperture presets on the left-hand side here in blue. The red keys I've defined as my burn and crop and define quick brushes. So these are things that I'm going to use a mouse to paint on. In the center I've got my purple keys are my global adjustments. Exposure up, temperature down, things of that nature. In my top row I've got general aperture functions. I also have down by my thumb, down here, I've selected to do a reject and move to the next function. Again, the RPG key is totally programmable. Every photographer sets it up a little differently to fit their own editing style. But I thought I'd give you a quick demonstration using Aperture 3. So here we are, some photographs from a Trash the Dress shoot from this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select sepia for this image. I'm just clicking the button, and that's very good. We're going to go to the next image, and we'll do a little, add some temperature, and what you'll see is it activates the temperature slider right here and makes the change for me. There's tint and temperature. Alright, that's pretty good. We'll advance to the next image, and it's not quite what I had in mind. So first of all, I'm going to add a little exposure, and I'm going to do a little bit more, and now I'm going to add some blacks. Kind of give it a little edgy look. You know, and I'm just not really loving what I'm getting, so my thumb is going to hit the reject and move to the next photo. And it hides the image and auto advances me. Now I know the lighting from this image is similar to the last image, so I'm going to try doing something a little different. We're going to try a preset. And didn't like that. And again, add a little exposure. And there we go. I'm going to move to the next image. And okay, we're going to add a little saturation here. There we go. Wow, that's wild. Okay, it looks more like a painting now. And next image, and we're going to make this one black and white. And we're going to add a little exposure. And now I'm going to select the key for crop on the keyboard. And I'm going to drag my crop in here because this is really about the birds and them, not the foreground. And I'm going to hit enter on the keyboard. And we're going to move to the next image. And lucky enough, I managed to get this one perfect in the screen. So I think you get the idea. I've set my keyboard up for the things in Aperture that I do most so that I don't have to navigate using my mouse to activate controls. The keyboard's going to grab the controls that I request and move the sliders to an amount that I have determined is appropriate for my own editing style. You can do the same. And then of course it's set up to activate my favorite presets. User-defined ones that I've made, and also ones that came with Aperture. So there you go. There's a quick demo of the new RPG Key 58 key keyboard designed for use with Aperture 3. Take care and have a great day.